Hello world! Welcome back to another n00bzCTF 2024 write-up video. In this video, we'll be walking through the MISC Challenge Addition. Let's get into it. My little brother is learning math. Can you show him how to do some addition problems? They give you a server.py script and then a netcat portal to connect to. We'll go ahead and connect to this netcat portal. And I'll go ahead and open up the source code over here on the left. How many questions do you want to answer? Let's start off with 4, I guess. What is 9 plus 7? 16. 2 plus 5, 7. 2 plus 3, 5. 1 plus 6, 7. I don't know if you noticed, but it is taking a pretty long time to process this answer. And at the end, it starts printing out part of our flag. So we probably need to break this code somehow to get it to print out the entire flag without having to answer every question leading up to the length of the flag, because if you saw, once we got to question 4, it took significantly longer for the program to respond with our calculation than it did with our first question. If we look at the source code over here, we can see our first question here and that our answer is being stored in this questions variable. Then it's looping through the questions, selecting 2 random integers. And then this is where it asks us a math question, and it stores our response in this your answer variable. Then it calculates total time, and this is probably where it's stalling us out. And then every time we answer another question, the time increases. And then it has an error message if you don't answer the question right. Then if you get through this for loop, it opens the flag file, and it reads the flag and prints it out. And it prints it out based on the substring of however many questions we get right. Well, we need to bypass this for loop because we can't sit here for eternity waiting for every single answer to show up. And the way we're going to bypass this for loop is actually through the very first question, where it prompts us how many questions do we want to answer. Let's say we were to put a negative number in here, right? If we were to put a negative number for questions, it would do for I in range of negative, let's say 1, and then it would just immediately break out of this for loop. Now you might be thinking, wait, then it's just not going to print out the flag because the flag is based on how many questions we get right. Well, not necessarily, because if you look down here where it's printing out the flag, it's substringing the flag string from the file based on however many questions we answered, meaning that it's indexing from the beginning of the flag file to the index of however many questions we answer right. And if we put a -1 there, it'll print out our flag from the first index all the way to the last index, because -1 represents the last index. So let's try this theory out by rerunning our netcat portal and then putting in -1, and immediately we get our flag just as we hypothesized. And our flag ends up being math isn't all about equations. So we'll copy that, paste it in, and submit. All right, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comment section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.